Mates walking through fresh snow.
I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Well, maybe if I cut out dairy.
I need a change of scenery. I'm so sick of the cold. I want to move someplace hot. You know anywhere hot? Oh, but I hate the beach, so sand is a big no-no for me. So come on, recommend? Where do you think I should move to?
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers.
Asgard? Yeah. That place must be crazy hot with all that flowing lava going on. And none of that awful sand. It's perfect! I'm heading there right away.
Hey, I thought nobody else was up here.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that into Chronopolis. Guess he must have had a budget to stick to.
Stupid snow. Taking forever to plow. Engine's all busted up. Don't forget.
Huh? What? What's happening? Get out of the way, Snow Stan! Look like some...
I think this cements Stan the Man as the king of cameos. Excelsior!
Something must have gone down in the cave.
The cold never bothered me. Oh, anyway. I don't care what anybody says. I love you, Hawkeye.
All right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got it? Oh, man.
How am I supposed to make the greatest production the world has ever seen under these conditions?
Man, it's cold.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing these. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would sprinkle central
And we have power once more. But where is our star? Is he still asleep? Someone wake him up! A stage without its star is like soft serve without a cone. A mess!
Something must have gone.
Our star is probably still sleeping in his trailer. That boy can sleep through anything. Hurry and wake him up!
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that into Chronopolis. Guess...
Ah, there you are. And get on that stage already.
All right, already. Get off my back, Dad.
And try to look a little more awake.
But that's my secret. I'm always sleepy.
All right, the show's about to begin. I've saved you a seat in the front row. Sit down and behold the magic of musical theater.
most whimsical charade.
There was some questionable training taking place.
Ugh, this is the worst. What's with all the dancing? It's so unrealistic. It's hardly Shakespeare, is it?
Oh, I love this part.
Bravo! Bravo! Maybe just credible rather than incredible, but for the first night, not too shabby.
Great! Now, can I go back to bed?
You played a major role in this performance yourself. Allow me to thank you with this.
Unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this.
Maybe we'll see you. Thank you. Thank.
What have the Avengers got against Kang? What's the problem with the regimented rule anyway?
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud. Whew, thanks. You had me worried for—
Two Manhattans.
That'll teach him to mess with us.
Looks like something big was going down on top of the Avengers Mansion or...
No! Help me! Someone just bumped their way to the top of my best heroes list. All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh?
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction and a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Thanks. Man, it was cold in there.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever! Someone just bumped their way to the top of my best hero.
Being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore. This snow's been real bad for business. My poor store's been split down the middle.
No pain, no...
All the fan-favorite balloons are stuck on the side of the store that I can't get to. Ugh! Just thinking about the money I'm losing's making me lightheaded.
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game.
Ah! What are you doing? The balloons I want are on the other side of the store, not here. Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. The voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past it.
Okay. Visit, live, destroy. Why?
Stop it, you animal! I hate the way Kang watches. Hey, how'd you get in there? Don't you go popping any of them balloons, you hear? I mean it. Not a single. No! No!
Quite a collection I've got going.
Just take your filthy brick and get out of here. I flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and martial art mastery may be priceless, but those prices definitely cost.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
Yeah. Hey, get out of here! This place is covered in invisibility serum. The you break it, you bought it policy still counts when you can't see it, you know. Oh, there we go. You really saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something for your trouble.
Nice. But I guess it'd be worth...
See you again soon. Don't mind me. Just a teeny minor situation at the old super supply store. All under control. Take it you noticed the floating? Very sharp. I spilled a drum of anti-grav on myself. Don't come in, though. It's all in hand. Oh, now, where's that emergency override?
Nice. But I guess it'd be worth more in its original packaging.
You seen that superhero supply?
Whew, thanks. You had me worried for a minute there.
Another criminal in the bag.
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice?
Man, it's cold.
So, the bank called and told me my assets had been frozen. Get it? Because the city's literally frozen? But yeah, I'm also still
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
right.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work.
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. Ugh, they make me so mad.
Kang is watching you.
Blimey, this isn't how it's meant to be.
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever beat me. Think you can beat my record?
Where can I find the simple life, man?
Quite a collection I've got going.
Lap 98.
The master says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing gis. But it's so cold here. You'd think someone would spring through central heating.
Thanks. I'm gonna go take a hot bath.
Ooh, I can't feel my face.
Heads up. More bad guys with nothing better to do.
Yes, quite lovely.
Somebody owes me a blow.
No! Help me!
Step right up, whippersnappers, young and old. If you've made it this high, you automatically qualify for This is all extremely valuable data. Being evil is at least 50% research, you know? I hope you won't be as disappointing as the last test subject. Such agility! Most impressive. Or so I'm assuming. This is a pre-recorded message set to play after a certain amount of time has passed without failing. The massless field flux should self-limit. What do I get out of all this, I hear you ask? What? Can a guy set up an elaborate assault course hundreds of feet above ground without some ulterior motive? Beware the red steps. They have a tendency to disappear. I hope you won't be as disappointing as the last test subject. Beware the red steps. They have a tendency to disappear. What do I get out of all this, I hear you ask? What? Can a guy set up an elaborate assault course hundreds of feet above ground without some ulterior motive? Not bad, I suppose. Come back anytime you want to challenge the course. I could always use more test data, and there might be other rewards for you.
Help!
You're the best! Seriously! Better than all the rest!
Hey, bub. Lend me a hand? I'm losing my mind trying to find the John in this place. It's like a maze up here. I don't know what the mook who designed this place was thinking the way it's laid out. And the buttons for controlling the doors are all over the place. Unless we just wired it up wrong. Huh? Huh? Think we're getting close. I can feel it in my pipes. We made it! Oh, thank goodness. Come to Papa. Wait, are those pumpkin bombs? Ah! I suddenly don't need the restroom. Please don't tell the guys about this, okay?
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Psst. Hey. Hey, it's me, Agent 13. Think you can help me get these elevators open? I have a sneaking suspicion Alexander Lucan has a cosmic cube locked up in this building. I just need to get inside so I can check it out. Huh? Yes, I'm dressed as the lizard, and yes, it actually fooled the guards. That's blown it. Doesn't look like I can ride it like that. It is safe to assume this is not of Asgardian origin. I cannot use it. Well, that's not technically a cube, and it's definitely not the cosmic kind I was after. That was bad intel. Very bad intel. How about you take that thing and we just forget this ever happened?
Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone is a punishable offense. surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang. Warning. A fatal...
Yes, quite lovely.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
All right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave. What do you mean somebody already got it? Aw, man.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that into Chronopolis. Guess he must have had a budget to stick to.
It's already that late?
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones.
Looked like something big was down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Probably unrelated.
Yes, quite lovely. It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks rather picturesque in an unorthodox sort of way. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew of mine, were to take some lovely photos for me. Only if they had the time, of course.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones.
That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think? These constant villain attacks are no joke. Seriously, though, it's really dangerous out there. Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think? I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it anymore. That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum, where can I get one of those?
They dare to attack.
Thanks, buddy. How do I... The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody... It's Black Thursday.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
What has the adventure done again?
This is worse than getting sand in your robes.
Thank you for rescuing me!
You made that look easy.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain.
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think? It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks rather picturesque in an unorthodox sort of way. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew of mine, were to take some lovely photos for me. Only if they had the time, of course. Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
Turns
Aw, nobody told me a monorail system was going to appear overnight.
I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it any. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what dimension. So, until someone sorts that business out, I'll just have to unload the picture to so. If I think of any other pictures I'd like, I'll be sure to let you know. And of course, if you need anything from me, don't be a stranger. You give your Aunt May a call once in a while.
Interesting specimen. Shame.
I flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and martial art mastery may be priceless. Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that stuff.
Thanks. I'm gonna go take a hot bath.
Tell my mom I love her.
Thanks.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers Mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Bricasso has done it again. The optical suggestions of the negative space bring the distinctive formal juxtapositions of crowbar, watermelon, Friday. Oh, the way one travels through the dog bowl. The artist has created a powerful metaphor for how one can be transported by flavors and magic dog bowls. Oh, fascinating. I didn't realize this was an interactive piece. Truly fascinating. The latter is a particularly apt piece given our current situation, for it is the very thing we need to escape this collapsing building. Fabulous, darling, just fabulous. That didn't sound healthy. Unless it was meant to do that. Art is so diverse.
I think this cements stand the man as the king of cameos.
If you're interested, we have a sculpture on the bottom floor containing a celebrity. It's a little ghastly, but I hope you're leaving us feeling enlightened. Was that guy with you?
Hey, thanks, guys. How dare these supervillains meddle with the most loquacious man in comics?
You had me worried for a minute there.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. This funny voice isn't Ah! Thanks. For a minute there, I thought I was gonna have to defend myself. Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe
Comrade, I need your help. We thought we were in the clear after being rescued from the base in Siberia, but it seems we were wrong. Not long after our return, the other members of the Winter Guard went crazy, started attacking everyone in sight. This behavior, it is a lot like what happened back at the base. I'm no scientist, but my guess is that this is some kind of delayed reaction to the Presence's mind control radiation, which means the only way to save my comrades is to fight them. And for that. Excellent. Then we should hurry and look for my comrades. Fighting the Winter Guard will be no, how you say, cakewalk in park. I should know. I am one of them. I just hope we can deal with them one at a time. These are the Presence's men. We must be on the right track. Foolish humans, I hope you're there. You leave me no choice but to crush you. Surprise! You call this a challenge? I have battled the great and powerful Hulk. Enough with these small fry. We must hurry and catch the big fish.
So, you are the ones who would defy the Presence? Prepare to be destroyed!
Sasha, my friend, this is not you. Stop this madness.
Do not test me, furry beast! Face the power of the Dark Force! The might of the Presence is absolute! Don't stand in our way!
Thanks, buddy.
Gotta be more careful.
Mikhail, where am I?
Welcome back, my little Ponchiki. I'll explain everything when I've rescued the others. For now, just rest. Come, comrade. We must rescue the others. Let me guess, you're wondering why I wasn't affected by the radiation. I'm gonna put it down to my extra body mass. Or maybe bears are just immune. But again, I'm no scientist. You leave us no choice but to bear arms. You mess with this bear, this doesn't put me in a very cuddly mood. I am not your garden variety anthropomorphic bear. I am Ursa Major, King of Bears. They were no trouble.
No one can stop the might of the presence. I recommend you surrender, little bear.
I don't want to have to hurt you, Dynamo. Please, you must fight it. Wait, did he call me little?
Move aside, or I will simply blast you aside. You are no match for me. The presence will have his revenge. I will see to that. Prepare to feel the sting of defeat. What was I just doing?
I'm glad you're back with this, comrade. Wait here. We still have to help Alexei. Now, we just have to save the Red Guardian, and this will all be over.
I can't wait for today's 4 o'clock salutation.
More of these small fry. They must be gluttons for punishment. I'm going berserk! I'll put you into hibernation! Think you stand a chance against the unsurpassed power of Ursa Major?
Bad guys, huh? Good thing.
What have the Avengers?
They were barely worth our time.
So, you made it past the others. Well, the Red Guardian won't go down so easily.
Your mind is not your own, Alexei. Don't let the presence manipulate you.
This is your first and final warning, villain. Don't stand in my way! How about I reshape your face?
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any...
Never underestimate the science of punching!
I'm too young to be removed from the glory of the Empire!
My head. Mikhail? What's going on?
It seems you have returned to us, comrade.
Imagine being outside of the authority of President Zola. The thought of it makes me sad for those unlucky enough to be enslaved by...
Well, we did it, my friend. It brought me no pleasure to fight my comrades. Well, maybe Dynamo. He gets on my nerves sometimes. But I'm certain that once they've recovered from battle, the Winter Guard will be back in action and mind control free. Even with my strength, I couldn't have done this alone. Большое спасибо, my friend. If you ever need a helping claw fighting Kang, you can be...
What is the origin of this? It's so beautiful.
I heard it was you that helped Mikhail. Thank you. My mind is back to normal, but my body may take a little while again to fully recover from our fight. Why not kill some time with a race?
You know, that was a nasty bump you gave me earlier. I guess I should thank you, though. Better to have a little bump than be some mind-controlled slave. I should be fit to join your cause soon. Though, you know what I always find makes time go faster? Racing!
Thanks again for what you did for me and the rest of the guard. Ursa joined you, right? Well, I'd be a bit of a heel if I didn't too, but... Well, I've been sitting here a while waiting for someone to do this race. I'd feel stupid if I left now.
For central heating.
That cool lock Doctor Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
Some questionable training taking place on the mountain. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Is it Live Destroy? Moi, Nueva York, Hydra Empire?
Go! Chilly up here, huh? Like, more chilly.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
Hey, at least we still have our help.
Stop. Disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
So, the bank vault is holding my